Hello again and welcome back for some more English. In that last episode, there were some interesting sentences. Jack said, "Why were you so nervous?" Why were you so nervous? This word so plus an adjective. And Sharon said, "This is such a surprise." Such. Those are the words I want to look at with you now. So and such. Now, I want to illustrate them by telling you something about a holiday that I went on. Listen to how I use them. Now, in front of me, I have some objects which I found when I went to Tibet. I had a fantastic holiday in Tibet. It was so interesting. And we visited the monasteries there, which were so huge and so beautiful. And inside the monasteries, we met some monks. Now, there aren't actually many monks left in the monasteries anymore, but they were very interesting and so special. And we saw this instrument. This here is an instrument. And look, if you can open it, it's so strange. Look at this. And it's so long. And it's actually so difficult to blow. I'll try. Listen. Well, when they played it in Tibet, it was much easier. Anyway, so interesting, this. So they have these instruments. And the monks wear these hats, look. Look. Oh, so strange, hey? Look at them. Very strange. So, or very interesting. And in Tibet, obviously, the temperatures are low, and the Tibetans have a special type of milk. And this is a container where they keep the milk. And the milk is yak milk. It comes from these unusual cows with long hair and horns that make this milk, yak milk, which is so unpleasant if you're not used to it. But anyway, it was such an interesting trip that I really recommend you should go and visit Tibet. Now, as I was describing Tibet to you, I was using both so and such. Let me show you how that works. So is usually followed by an adjective. The example is, Tibet is so interesting. Interesting is an adjective. So interesting, and it gives the impression of being very, extremely interesting, okay? We were so impressed by Tibet. So plus adjective. These instruments are so difficult to play, okay? They're so difficult to play. The monasteries are so huge, and it was so cheap. In fact, the holiday was so cheap. All right, so followed by an adjective. Now, such. I said it was such an interesting trip. Now, look at that. It was such is then followed by the noun, and if you have an adjective describing a noun, that goes before. So look, it was such an interesting trip. Okay, not easy. It was not a such interesting, but such an interesting trip. Another example, it was such a different experience. So such goes before the noun and its adjective. In the plural, look at what happens. They sang with such deep voices. Yeah, in fact, in Tibet, the monks, they sing in their boots. They sing, incredible sound. You notice in this example, we take out a or an, which is the indefinite article, And it becomes they sang with such deep voices. They wore such strange hats. All right? So and such. So we use with adjectives, such we use with the noun and its adjective. All right? So Tibet is so interesting. I recommend you go there for a trip. Okay. Great. Well, I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson for more English. Take care and keep practicing. Bye.